Hi Facebook, I'm making my directing debut today, so hopefully the critics aren't too harsh on what I have to say. Obviously, all across social media lately, there's been a big push in order to raise awareness of mental health, particularly in relation to males, whether that be via sharing a I'm okay selfie, or videos performing push-ups. Whilst these are great methods in order to raise awareness of mental health within the male landscape, often mental health is quite a misunderstood stigma within society. And as bad as it is, I feel that no amount of photos or videos or friendly statuses are really going to change that. And yet again, here I am making a video, so I am sort of contradicting myself, but at the same time, hopefully you have to hear what I have to say. Being a bloke, it's all too easy to go about the mantra that, you have to be a man, you have to toughen up, and you have to grin and bear it. You can't cry, you can't break down, because you are a man. You are meant to be a vital pillar of society, and you're meant to hold up all of those around you, which is wishful thinking, but unfortunately in today's society, it does get the better of a lot of people. It's becoming more and more common for a lot of men to suffer from mental illness, but to not openly speak about it, and that's something which I myself have suffered from and continue to suffer from today. I am greatly aware that raising awareness of mental health is really, really important in today's society, but at the same time, I really do need to understand it. Mental health, for me, it's not a matter of waking up and crying and bawling my eyes out and thinking, geez, why does the world hate me? Why am I so pitiful? Why am I so hated by all of the world? It's not like that. It's a feeling of hollowness. It's a feeling of waking up every day, and it's not the emotions that get to you, it's the lack of emotions. Things that used to bring you excitement, things that used to bring you joy, it's just not there anymore. The passion's gone, the enthusiasm's gone, and you're a hollow form of yourself. It's sort of a hard feeling to grasp, but in essence, it takes away all the energy, it takes away your motivation, and it really does make you think that, what's the point of a lot of things, because the joy that I used to get is just not there anymore. I myself have suffered from depression and anxiety for a number of years, and looking at the videos and pictures that have been shared on Facebook, it does bring a smile to my face. It's great that this message is getting out there, but at the same time, I feel that a lot more needs to be done than simply sharing a video or sharing a selfie. Hence, that's really why I haven't gone down the path of responding to any of the requests, because deep down, a lot more needs to change. Education really needs to be put out there. A lot of young adults are simply thrown out of school and expected to tackle the world by themselves. They can tell you elements from the periodic table. They can write to you about Pythagoras' theorem. Heck, they'll even talk about meta-language in their latest essay. But when it comes to mental health, a lot of youth, especially young males, are really ignorant to a lot of it all. And when you're out in the big wide world, when you don't have that routine and structure that you did when you were in school, it can be hard to adjust to. And it's something that I feel needs to be pushed a lot more within schools, and it's something that really needs to be pushed out to a lot more of young adults and how they go about thinking. Depression and anxiety, they're really misunderstood, and no matter how many selfies you post or how many videos you take or how many pills you pop or how many psychiatrists you visit, there's only really one person who can help you out in regards to your mental health, and you're looking at them in the mirror every day. And it does get hard. It's easy to dwell in self-pity. It's easy to get yourself into a rut whereby you wake up, you feel terrible, oh, woe is me, the world's such a bad place, the world owes me, I don't want to be here anymore. It is so easy to get into that stigma, and it only makes your mental health even worse. It's a downward spiral, and it's easy to get caught up in. I've been caught up in it tons of times. All I can say is that when it comes to mental health, you're not alone. A lot of people suffer from it. Unfortunately, there is help out there, but at the same time, there's not enough. And the help that is out there is stretched to the limit. There needs to be a lot more invested into mental health awareness, and there needs to be a lot more understanding amongst people. All I can suggest is that to all of my male friends out there, all of my female friends, if you are stuck in a rut, if you do feel like you are down and out about things, don't dwell on it. Don't try and tackle it yourself. Speak to somebody. There is a help out there. You may have to ask a few questions. You may have to look at yourself and ask more questions of yourself than anything else. But it will help you in the long run. So please, I can't stress it enough. Speak to your doctors. Speak to mental health professionals that are out there, and try and break the stigma. Try and break the rut that you're in. Do something that you thought you would never do. Break out of your comfort zone and do something which is totally against your normal train of thought, because believe me, it will help you, and it will make you realise that you're not as completely useless and as completely pathetic as you think you are. I've probably waffled on far too much. You've probably already switched off, but again, if you can take one thing from this little post, is that it's going to take a lot more than posting a selfie or a video to get the real idea out of mental health and how to tackle it amongst males in society. All I can say is bite the bullet and man up, basically, and speak to someone about it, because it may be hard, but it will help you out so much. All the best, Facebook, and hopefully I've put you on the right track with something.